EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello everyone, it's another very beautiful day to you, and thank you very much for taking time to join us on yet another package of the EOM Business Network. Oh yes, the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mawari. Today on the program, as always, our focus is a look at the Nigerian economy as we will be interfacing with select industry operators about their businesses, the operating environment, and other related issues. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk, and our focus is on 390 Labs Limited and Nigeria Cleaning Service Limited. On Spot On, we shall bring you a certified engineer, vision-driven entrepreneurial expert, philanthropist, and industry captain, Engineer Dr. Ajibola Amadu, who is the co-founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of ATMOS Integrated Services Limited, a frontline mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and firefighting solutions provider in Nigeria. And on the face-to-face is an experienced financial services manager, certified ICT expert, goal-getting entrepreneur, and industry captain, Adesina Adeomi, who is the founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of LENDA Limited, one of the fastest growing digital banking financial services solutions providers in Nigeria, and indeed one of the most distinguished CEOs to look up to in 2024. It's a package you must see. Sit back as we bring you the details. Tunji Andrews is the co-founder and chief executive officer of AWA-BAH Nigeria Limited.
So we have two particular products. One is called AWA-BAH. AWA-BAH is an all-inclusive bundle, a subscription bundle, where employers of casual workers can give their casual workers employee benefits. So you have people working for you 3 or less, you can be able to give them micro pensions, health insurance, life insurance, and accident cover for a single bundle price of 2,000 naira. We also are a shared service provider in the pension industry, and we help collect micro pension remittances. So for gig workers who want to, you've gone to do your hustle for your daily 2K and you want to save a little into your micro pensions account, we help collect that. But we've done it in a very unique way. First of all, you can access PenPay in any ATM in the country. We've been able to partner with InterSwitch, Flutterwave, Paystack, and a few others are coming on board. ExchangeBox are coming on board because our goal is to ensure that you've gone to do your hustle. You're coming home. You've maybe earned 3K that day, and you want to put 300 naira into your micro pensions account. You don't have to go to any bank, any POS terminal. You could just say, I want to pay this money into my micro pensions account, and the person helps you do that payment.
Knowing what I know now, I probably would tell you, live your best life. And while you're at it, dears, make sure say you dey save small money for corner wey fit save you for future. When I was much younger, I was a member of the Chop Life gang. I traveled, I hung out because I was self-employed. We dey groove that year. Everywhere still. No dolly. I can't believe this. This is just amazing. Just like that. Anytime I get acting gig, I go pop drink, rejoice anyhow. Make you dey enjoy your life, oh. But you dey enjoy your life, make sure say you get better pension account where plenty money dey inside, where you fit spend for future. Nobody even tell me say person fit get pension account where you not get 9 to 5. As trusted partners of pension operators, we can assist you to pay for pensions, whether you're a trader, online vendor, freelancer, actor. And here is the catch. You can actually withdraw from the account after 3 months. Dorime life is sweet, but who says you can't even Dorime in your old age? Save money, make money save you.
Okpemikbo Bolaji, a certified computer scientist, project management expert, and industry captain, is the founder and Chief Executive Officer of 390 Labs Limited.
Around 2015, at that time, I was still an undergraduate, and I thought to myself, okay, by the time I'm done, what company would I want to join? And I looked and I said, if the bright minds are creating companies, and I considered myself one of them, and I said, why can't I just create one? And I looked and I said, okay, let me look at the international brands of Google, Apple, and the likes, and I looked at our national brands as well. And I said, okay, let me work with these companies, let me see how they do their stuff and replicate that here in the country. So I've worked with a couple of international and national companies just to really tap from everyone. And creating 390 Labs is trying to bring all of this foreign knowledge and bring everything within to create something that can be repeatable in the long run. So that's the plan, that's the game plan for 390 Labs. Initially, I think roughly around 2014, 2015, in the technological space in the country, it's really rare to see a lot of companies actually thriving. And we know the likes of Paystacks and Farawave also in 2016. So, but predating that time, the void was there, and it was like, okay, what are we really meant to do? And so what I said to myself was like, okay, we have a lot of problems here in the country, from the digital infrastructure to power, a lot of different things. And I said, okay, why not just study each of these sectors and creating stuff to fix them, because it's opportunity. Everyone sees them and says, oh, maybe there are problems here, problem there, but I look at them and I'm saying, oh, these are opportunities that we can spend time to build. So to me, I see all of these things as opportunities. So our vision here is really to create technology for every single need that we can have in the country. Every single need. Like, think about it. If you really need something done, there should be a technology need for it, so to speak. So that's really what drives us so far. Yes, we are achieving, and because technology for every single need is big, to be fair. And but let me even give some bit of understanding towards how we arrived there, because if you look at the earliest humans, the early man, you know that it was said that for them to make fire, they had to like strike two stones together. And over the years, how did the first, let's say, cutlass come into being? Somebody created it. And how would we say the first house was created? Some people thought about it. So we are benefiting from people solving our needs in the past hundreds of thousands or millions of years, depending on where we're coming from. And in this day and age, there needs to be some set of people that are creating the tools that we need for this day and age. And we just don't want to be consumers of these things. So we are trying to also, from our own country, be part of that movement of creating the tools that are needed, not only for this century, but even the next. So that, because for the people that created cars, for example, if they had not created it for their time, we will not be benefiting of it now. So we're trying to create stuff whereby in the next few years or next few centuries, those things will be will be seen and would be recognized that we created in Nigeria by this company at this particular period of time. So that's the general scheme of what we're trying to cover. We're trying to fix educational problems in the country. The students can say, hey, 390 Labs, what classes do I have for today? And we should be able to tell the students from the technology we are creating. 97% of the businesses in the country are micro and small medium enterprise. And we realized if 97% of the country depends on these people, how can we help these people actually be more productive? We built a new tool called 390 Work. And with this tool, what we are trying to tell a business is, how much have you made, and your staff, how many of them do come to work daily, what time do they resume, what time do they close, what do they do? They're helping businesses say, okay, we know that you have customers, but how much of those customers do you know? We know that you make money, but how much do you make on a daily, how much do you make on a weekly, how much do you make on a yearly?
Mrs. Marion Johnson is the co-founder and Group Chief Executive Officer of Nigeria Cleaning Service Limited, Nigeria's foremost cleaning and facilities management company, and indeed our Lifetime Achievement Award winner in Nigeria.
We give back by cleaning free of charge such places as the blind school, the police stations, hospitals and schools. We don't charge. We just go in there and do a thorough cleaning and come out. They don't pay us. Secondly, we try always to pay the minimum wage plus pension to our staff, and we try to insist on the client doing that before we take up a contract. It's a great fight. And I tell my staff, as a cleaner, you are starting here. I'm just trying to put your foot on the ladder. Whether you are a graduate in economics, whether you are a lawyer, and you find you can't get a job, I said, you can work as a cleaner. And there, find your way up. Look for your job. Look for your career, and you will succeed. But if you're sitting down, expecting people to come to you, you will not make it. I do not encourage Nigerians to go flying to Canada, America, and USA. This is your country. This is where you can make it and not be a second-class citizen in somebody else's country. I say to my cleaners, you are the most important person in the building, not the MD, not the CEO. If you stop working for one day, they close the offices. But the MD, the CEO can be away for a year and the work will carry on. The building will be open. You are the most important person in this building. I believe I relax by reading. I like reading. That's the only relax. What drives me is, just as I've said, helping people to get work. There is no better feeling than you start somebody at age 20 to work, handling 2 or 3 young children without a husband. And then you see them 23 years later and they come to you and tell you, this is my child. He's now a graduate. And I have to thank you for what you have done for me in life. What greater tribute can you get than that? What do I need? I just thank God that I have been able to help. Maybe just for helping people. I don't have any other dream. I'm not a big man. I do not have billions in my bank account, but I have thousands of people who are grateful to me. I want the Nigeria Cleaning Service, as my husband did, to become a proper Nigerian company. I want to hand it to my sons, and from my sons to my grandchildren. I want to make the company where other people invest, so it grows. I don't want to be told that as soon as the owner dies, the business dies.
This is Nigeria Cleaning Service Limited, Nigeria's foremost cleaning and facilities management company. Welcome to our world. We are a leading and award-winning provider of world-class quality, professional, bespoke, integrated cleaning services and facilities management support solutions for our esteemed clients. We are your one-stop shop for everything cleaning and facilities management. Nigeria Cleaning Service Limited. Call us now. Engineer Ajibola Amadu, a certified engineer, experienced entrepreneurial expert, philanthropist, and industry captain, is the founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of ATMOS Integrated Services Limited, a renowned mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and firefighting support solutions provider in Nigeria, and indeed one of the most distinguished CEOs to look up to in 2024.
ATMOS come from the word atmosphere. And when we wanted to start a company, we realized that nobody can survive without atmosphere. And that's the basic. So just, take the word atmos, we left the sphere. So atmos integrate, of course, we want everybody, nobody can survive without us. So that's how it comes. Now, our journey started long ago. It was around 2008 unofficially, but of course, officially, we started around 2012. And it started as a one-man business. But today, we have hundreds of staffs, in choosing field, which is mechanical, electrical, plumbing services, and firefighting. So, and over the years, it has been very, very challenging. Imagine a company that started with one man. I was the only person that can wake up in my house very early, start my journey from Agbara, and end it in Ekwe. It has not really been, I will drive myself, I will, When you are focused, then ability to discipline yourself, because there will be a time whereby money will be coming from, the jobs, and you have to be focused and well disciplined so that you have to plow the money back. And everything you see here today, all our, outlets, it's all about, plowing back our profits, what we are getting, so that we'll be able to do it well, because in doing M&E services well, you have to make sure that you have good tools and machineries. This will make your installation to come out very fine, and then it gives you peace of mind. So from that time, it has been challenging, but I want people that are learning from us to be well focused. At times, 2 months, 3 months, you may not even have a single job to do, but you have to keep praying and make sure that you are focused. Of course, you have to discipline yourself, which is the major criteria to be successful as well. Then you have to make sure, this one is very, very important, you deliver quality services at a very competitive rate. Because nowadays we realize that everybody is trying to cut costs. For example, in our office now, it's rare, we don't usually put on the generator. Instead of that, we have to we have to use solar energy and some other inverters to power our air conditioners, our lightings, and so on. And also, for to aid our communication, we go for network that has bonuses, so that we give it to our people, and then we can. So this way, we are trying to we can't kill our clients. So we just have to look inward and see what you can do without, just to make sure that you have a competitive price too. So these are our strengths, and it has been challenging anyway, but we bless God for where we're coming from, and we're still blessing for where we're going to. How we combine the two together, the vision and the mission. The vision and the mission, we are ATMOS in the next, I won't say 10 years, but in the next 5 years, I want ATMOS to be the most preferred MEPF contractor, not only in Nigeria and West Africa, but in the world.
Additional Adeomi, an experienced financial services manager, certified ICT expert, astute entrepreneur, and industry captain, is the founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of LENDA Limited, one of the fastest growing financial banking and investment support solutions providers in Nigeria.
LENDA can be traced back to my early days, growing up as a child, at the age of 7, seeing my mom actually start out a business within the confines of our home, actually specifically in a garage. We started this business, within, the fan milk distribution channel. And at the age of 7, I was helping her to be able to grow this business and seeing how this business emerged as, the source of income for our home at some point or at some phase of our business growth. So for me, it's kind of set me on that track, towards believing that business is very crucial, not just to the economy, but to the foundation of every society, which is actually the family. So imagine if that business wasn't there when my dad, lost his job and we couldn't have anything, or we didn't have anything to fall back on. This actually involved me working within the financial institutions, and 30 years after, you can still see that small businesses still struggle to be able to scale their business because they don't have the required systems or structures or even finance to grow their business. And this is what we're doing today, helping these small businesses to be able to have access to financial services, not just loans, not just credit, but having that structure where they can have dedicated accounts for their business transactions, they can build their credit history, and apart from loans, they can also save towards targeted goals of helping and supporting their children to be able to achieve their desired outcome. So our vision is clear, to drive financial inclusion for small and medium-scale businesses, which can actually help us to achieve 1 million new jobs by 2027. We strongly believe that today the MSMEs contribute to over 50% of the GDP across Nigeria and by extension even across Africa. So we want to be able to create the next 1 million jobs by helping these businesses to start or to scale or to soar in their business. That is actually the goal for us. Yes, we've been able to track, thousands of new jobs that we've created. Specifically, as at last year, we were able to create 200 new jobs, and this year alone we've supported over 53,000 farmers. We've supported thousands of MSMEs who have grown and are scaled up. We've had one of the largest and biggest trade fairs, and we're still going to be having another in Kwara. Specifically, we are actually targeting places that people see as dead zones, or MSMEs that people don't really pay attention to, the underserved communities. These are places we're going to. Imagine us going to Kwara, where people see as what business economy can actually spring out of Kwara. We are going to those locations, helping these businesses to be able to connect. Some of the successes that we've recorded, in some of our trade fairs that we organize for these MSMEs is the fact that some of them, by extensions, are able to get into new markets. So specifically, I will speak about Bilikis, the founder of Poshme, one of our MSMEs that we've supported so far. You can see her getting into 46 new stores, meaning that her products are now scattered across 46 new stores just as a result of her participating in our trade fair. This is, just one out of the little things that we're doing for these MSMEs, helping them to be able to contribute, to the economy and the society at large, and also supporting their family. As a digital bank, we allow these MSMEs to be able to come on our platform and become bankable, meaning that we give them bank accounts. That is the first step, to helping them become financially included. Once they have that and they can do their transactions seamlessly at zero charges, we then can give them access to loans based on their current capacity. So this is what we do. So loans is the second one we give to them. But as they get loan and as they build capacity, we then allow them to be able to set aside certain amount, which they can then save and earn interest, meaning that savings is the third service that we offer for these MSMEs. They're able to save towards specific goals, whether it's their children's education, whether it's for them to be able to do other things, they're able to save. But apart from that, we don't stop at that. We believe that these MSMEs also need to protect themselves and their loved ones, instead of them regularly taking out of their pocket to actually meet emergencies and needs. We've also provided abilities for them to be able to have access to microinsurance. So microinsurance for health, microinsurance for goods in transit, all can be gotten from our platform.
Vision and mission of Capital Group.
Not only that you're saving money, but you're getting a higher quality.
Means we need to work together. Most of all the things we provide.
Well, and this is where we bring down the curtains on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our other social portals or feedback that you can see on the screen. Sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll trust you will join us.